Hi everyone, welcome to the Albany Institute of History and Art. My name is Patrick Stenshorn. I am the Director of Interpretive Programs here at the museum. Today, we will be exploring our exhibition, the Hudson River School, Landscape Paintings from the Albany Institute. Founded in 1791, the museum is home to one of the largest and best known collections of Hudson River School paintings in the world. The exhibition we will be exploring today has 83 Hudson River School paintings on display. We have chosen a few to look at more closely together. Before we begin looking at some of the paintings more in depth, it's important to talk about what is the Hudson River School. The Hudson River School is considered the first artistic movement of the United States and refers to American landscape paintings from the 1820s to 1870s. The artists revered nature and often depicted landscapes in dramatic and idealized ways. It is also important to discuss what the Hudson River School is not. Think about that title for a second. The Hudson River School. What image does it bring to mind? Are you thinking of a school along the Hudson River where young students went to learn and study painting? This is a common misconception. The Hudson River School was not a physical school, but a network of artists who painted in a similar style. Although not an actual school, the artists associated with the movement often knew one another, went on sketching trips together, and exhibited their paintings side by side at exhibitions and galleries. The name, the Hudson River School, was not used by the artists themselves. The name came into general use in the 1870s at a time when their style was losing popularity. And while the Hudson River was a special place for many of the artists who may have lived or worked within the region, they also painted scenes from around the world. Emphasis on the American wilderness as a source of national pride and identity gave prominence to landscape painting during the 19th century. Indeed, the Hudson River School brought increased attention to the American scenery and natural features. What people saw in the Hudson River School was something truly American. However, Hudson River School paintings are more than pretty pictures of beautiful landscapes. The paintings we will look at together are full of symbolism about nature and human impact on the natural world. Today, we will ask you to think like detectives and look for clues in the artwork to investigate the artist's message. When we look at Hudson River School paintings through this lens, we may find there is more meaning behind the objects we see. Tree stumps may remind us of what was lost in order to build great cities. Dark clouds may provide warnings of troubled times ahead. And crashing waves may draw our attention to the uncontrollable power of nature. Now it's your turn. Let's take a look at some of the paintings and see what you can find.